So all last night was spent stuck in the desert with a flat tire. So I'm incredibly glad to be back in civilization now. And first things first, I'm gonna have to get rid of this car because I don't want anything to do with it anymore. Have you ever driven down a deserted road, miles from civilization, and thought to yourself, I really wouldn't want to break down here? Well, that's exactly what happened to me. So like I was saying, first things first, I am getting rid of this rental car, and then gonna make my way into the hotel that I'm staying in for tonight here in Vegas, and then I will get into the story. So hold on. Okay, so I have made it into the hotel room in Las Vegas. Check out this view, actually, while we're here. You can just kind of see Paris. Here's a little story of what actually happened. I didn't get any footage, like I didn't vlog it, obviously, because one, I was a little concerned for my safety, and I was just busy being on the phone with the insurance company, with the car rental company, and you know, so I didn't vlog it. I have a few photos that I can throw in, but that's about it. This is about 40 miles from the nearest town. So what happened is I got the flat tire and I called the rental car company, and they said that I'd have to get it towed to the nearest rental car center, which was actually Vegas. Now that was at least like 2 hours away or so from where I was, I think. So when I got a quote for the tow, it was $1,700 because of the distance and because of where I was. And the problem was, and the reason this is all such a big deal, is because there was no spare tire in the car, there was no donut, and there was no repair kit. Now, I've looked this up, and apparently the car company or rental company is not legally required to have a spare in the car. Now that, if there was a spare in this car, that would have saved me a tremendous amount of stress, agitation, fear, and money. So quite frankly, that is just a horrific thing for me to think that, you know, as a girl, I can be stranded out in the desert, in the middle of the desert at night, where when I think I was out there for about 3.5 hours and not a single car went by. Quite terrifying, and this could have all gone really, really wrong as well. And I think that's what's like really stressing me out about it, or that was what really got to me, is that if I didn't have cell service, which I didn't have for a lot of this trip through the desert, I wouldn't have been able to call my friend to come back. I wouldn't have been able to call anybody to get help. I would have been stuck out there by myself in a useless car in the middle of the desert at night. And I don't know about you guys, but that's not something that I ever want to be in a situation in. So the only thing that they've done is they've reimbursed me for the tire, because I ended up getting really, really lucky. And my friend who came back, we tried Fix a Flat. He brought Fix a Flat back, and that didn't work. Called the tow company that was in the nearest town, the 40 miles away, and they happened to have a replacement tire in the same exact size that we needed. So got the tow, got the replacement tire. So overall, just be aware that the company does not have to provide you a spare. So if you are gonna be going somewhere really off the beaten path like I did, just, you know, have some sort of plan in place, I guess, or in case anything happens. But while it was really hard for me to kind of stay positive last night, because, you know, it was just, that could have gone a lot worse than it actually did. So in that spirit of trying to make the best of things, I am in Vegas for one night. So let's go out for some dinner because I am starving, and yeah, go explore a little bit. it's really loud in here and I don't know if you'll be able to hear me, but I've just sat down to have dinner by myself, a solo date, which I love to do. And basically, until next time, be good to one another, be good to our planet, and keep adventuring.